Hi everybody and welcome again to this channel. Now if this is your first time to this channel, we welcome you and we would love you to be a part of this channel. So press that subscribe button, press that like, also press that bell icon so that you can be notified when there's a new video being uploaded. Also please leave your comments down below because we love to hear from you, and you share your views and thoughts on the various things that I'm sharing and something else that you may be of interest to you too. So today I'm going to be talking about mental fog. Fog. Here in the UK, we sometimes get a lot of fog. And especially on the motorway, it can be dangerous. Fog can be dangerous because it suddenly obscures everything. You can't see what's in front of you. And sometimes the fog can be very heavy, where you can't see 2 or 3 meters ahead of you, or it can be very light and you can see shadows ahead of you. But either way, it reduces visibility, clarity of what's happening. And having mental fog is some way the same, because when you have that mental fog, you're not able to process things quickly or easily. Things can be a bit helter-skelter, higgledy-piggledy, you're not able to grasp everything what's happening. And there could be a variety of reasons for this. You could have been up late the previous night trying to work on something. You could be recovering from an illness, or starting, you're just into a little bit of an illness. So there's various things that could cloud your mental process. And it's interesting that sometimes we continue the same way as if we're okay. And it's the same even on your driving. And so a lot of you have been in a situation, you're on the motorway and you hit a fog bank, but a lot of people are still driving the same speed as if it was clear. They haven't reduced the speed, or they haven't taken the necessary precautions of putting the fog lights on or slowing down to anticipate for any unexpected hazards. And again, it's the same with our mental mind as well. We sometimes plow on regardless of the signals of that we're not able to process things properly. The things that we used to do, and it was very simple, very easy, we are struggling and we think, oh, it must be one of those days. But the days becomes weeks and sometimes months, and we still are not getting it, that there's something wrong, or there's something that seems to be taking up a lot of space mentally, that's causing us to really slow down, and we are making a lot more mistakes than normal. And a lot of it is denial, because we don't want to admit there's something wrong, or the things that we have moved into is not working as the way it should. And so a lot of the time we can wing it and thinking, it's just one of those days, which is true, that could be just one of those days. But when it lasts more than usual and you're seeing your performance drop, then you need to really start to question what's happening. Why have I got this mental fog? What's slowing me down? What's making me question my judgment, or something that I'm not seeing properly, I'm not understanding? If you can start to slow down, start to look at things and say, okay, what elements have come into my life that is causing me to have this mental fog? What added responsibilities have I taken on? What stress have I been taking on? Whether it's my own stress or other people's stress that I'm taking on, which I should not be taking on. Again, that's a video in itself, And that is a thing a lot of people are doing nowadays. They're taking on additional stresses that they should not be. And it's not their responsibility, because they have being willing to take on and as a favor to help somebody, but that person who's supposed to it was their responsibility, they have said, okay, no problem, I'll let that person deal with it. And so you've taken on their responsibility, but that stress load of what you're doing is more than you can bear at times. And so your mind becomes confused, it's foggy, it's not processing the things that you need to be processing. So you need to step back. You need to be prepared to look at what's happening and why these things are now taking place in your life. And at times it can be difficult because you'll then start to realize certain elements are not supposed to be in your life. It could be responsibilities, it could be people, it could be various things. It could be things that you need to adjust in your lifestyle. Whether for example, you're drinking more than you should, you're eating the wrong sorts of food. That is creating this level of fogginess, this point where you're not able to think clearly. These things you need to look at, and you may not spot it straight away, but over a period of time, if you're monitoring what you're doing, you'll start to realize there's something there. And in fact, sometimes other people may spot things that you may not be aware of straight away. So be open to that, and if other people have been saying certain things and it's been coming from more than one person and they seem to be saying the same thing, stop and just take note of it, because it could be the very key that you're looking for. So this is the thing. Don't be hard on yourself. Don't come down hard and start criticizing yourself, pulling yourself down. You're right? Just take the time to look at what you are doing, what's entered your life or what's exited your life. Because sometimes we have dropped something and it's been an important component, and so we are in our mind we're thinking there's something missing, and in fact what's missing, it could be something that you've dropped, or something that has finished and you've not replaced it back with something equivalent or something much better. So don't be overly harsh on yourself, but understand yourself. Understand and find out what is creating that mental fog. That mental fog is always giving you hints. There's always a breadcrumb, a trail of something that's there that will lead you to the answer, to the solutions that you're looking for, and to the cause as well. And there's always a cause and effect with everything in life. So I hope this video has been of help to you. Again, if you like it, press that like button, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Until next time, take care now. Bye bye.